plastic surgery. So I want to know, did y'all see these new photos? I'm not convinced. I'm trying to get somebody to send me the photos now. I don't want to just take them off nobody's page, but they saying she in protective custody. And they said the dude, what's his name? The dude with the dreads. I did a video on him not too long ago about maybe about 4 months ago before I went in YouTube jail. You know, I was suspended for 3 months. The guy with the dreadlocks from Chicago. They say he actually made a post about it because he admitted lying. You know, he was at the party and he was originally saying he wasn't at the party. But he's saying everything ain't go the way it was planned. He's supposed to have been putting something up, but he keep faking everybody out like he did last time with the footage from Irene, the interview from Irene. But I want to know who saw him. What's going on? I know I feel the same way. I've been out the loop. I've been in. I don't know if you remember, but they put me in YouTube jail, so I couldn't post no lives for 3 months. Then they froze my account for a whole month. So I really been out the loop a little bit myself, but I've been trying to catch up for the last maybe like 2-3 weeks since my live got back in order. But as soon as my live got back in, I went out of town. But I want to know, everybody that's in here, did y'all see these photos and what y'all think about these photos saying that she in protective custody? Because now the mom, yes it has, and the mom, she deactivated her Facebook for 2 days when all his first broke. When all of his first broke, well, Zach, yeah, thanks, Linda. That's his name, Zach. Dude is a fraud. I've been telling y'all he was a fraud from the rip. I told y'all that when I first heard about the interview, when I first saw the video footage he first put up. I knew he was a fraud. I told y'all that. Nobody listens to me. Everybody think I'm just out for the kill, like I'm out for the juggler or something. But nobody. I told y'all about that chick that got me shut down. I don't want to say her name because she probably got some of her minions in here watching or monitoring my page, and they said I was cyberbullying, so she got my page shut down for 3 months. But y'all know who it was. It was only one person coming for me, because even damn, see, I've been on the loop so long, I'm forgetting people's names. But the other boy, straight drop. Now his information was accurate. Thank you, sweetheart. His information was accurate. But remember, I put up a video of him and somebody else, and I asked, everybody that watched me, what did they think about the footage I put up regarding him and her. And that's the person I'm talking about. So if you've been following me for a while, you know who I'm talking about. I never had a problem with Straight Drop. Me and Straight Drop actually had a conversation before. Me and him and I forget the other guy's name, but he was doing a lot of fraud shit, putting shit up just for views, clickbaiting. You know what I mean? But come on, man, y'all need to tell me, did y'all see these photos or not? Did y'all even hear the new stuff that's going around? It's actually getting ready to be. It's ready to come up on a year, huh? Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah, it's actually coming up on a year, man, in 4 months, man. It's been 8 months that this been going on, and we ain't got no closer to finding out. Sophie, we ain't get no closer to finding out what happened than we was the first week it happened. But it's been so much going on in this last 8 months that it's got everybody confused, everybody lost and turned out, and everybody spun. I don't know who to go for news. Me personally, like I said in the beginning when I first started this page, I told y'all I go to other people, I go to their pages, and if they have something that's pertinent or I believe in, I ask them, can I share it? And then I share it with y'all, the people that might not have saw it from their pages. I think I came across it, but I didn't even check out because everybody been dropping bullshit. But I thought they had put a hold on the money part for a while. And I know people have backed up off of it, because when I was just checking on stuff in like I want to say like February, when I was just checking on stuff, a lot of people stopped even covering it. Like the dude 33 Kings, he one of the only ones that kept covering it. And then the doctor did, the boy that's supposed to be a doctor or something, whoever he was. But I brought up I don't want to say his page name, but if y'all remember, I brought up that he had like 430 subscribers or some shit. He was talking about some outer space shit. But once he started talking about Kenneka, his shit shot up to like 10,000 subscribers. And he started coming out the woodworks for shit. And people be wanting to believe. I'm not even gonna fault them and say that they just go for anything. But with this case, it's so confusing. People be wanting to believe so many things because they sound plausible because we looking for an explanation that's unexplainable. So they going for it. But he was coming up with some off the top astronomical shit, and people was going for it, man. And I don't like to judge, but a lot of these people be faking. Like I said, if you look on my page, man, I posted one thing on my page since I started this page that didn't concern what I said I was gonna start this page for. And I still want to know what happened because it's been a year. They done solved everything else in the world. They know who shot up all these churches and all this other crazy stuff and with this gun thing, but they still ain't found that out. I want to know who's seen these pictures and what y'all think, man, because it could be just me. The photos actually, because first I seen some information about they was trying to say it was the brother. The brother did, so I don't know how it could have been the brother, but he looked exactly like her though. I can't fraud. He looked exactly like her. But the picture I saw, the chick looked a little bit like Irene to me. To me, she looked like a little bit like Irene. But they saying this is my thing. This is my thing. All right, they saying she had plastic surgery. She in protective custody. What the fuck did she do? Excuse my language. What did she do to warrant plastic surgery and protective custody? Anybody? Karma. I know they put me in YouTube jail, sweetheart. I'm just getting back. My page just got opened up like a couple weeks ago. Then I went on vacation and now I'm finally back. But I want to know what's going on with this buffoonery that's going on. Did y'all see these pictures? And if y'all seen these pictures, thanks. If y'all seen these pictures, let me know what y'all think. Like I want to know, do anybody seriously believe this? And that guy, damn, what's his name again? I keep forget. Zach. I don't know if y'all follow his page or not. I'm not even gonna help him get no subscribers because that would be adding to the buffoonery, like telling y'all to subscribe to him, and then y'all go subscribe to him, and y'all see some garbage that could sound plausible, and y'all pass it on. That's how the fake information get passed around. But this dude, they bringing up pictures. Come to find out, this dude ain't nowhere near who he's supposed to been, who he say he was. Now, again, I gotta put a disclaimer in for they lock me up again and put me in YouTube jail. I'm not bashing Zach. I'm merely stating my opinion of his channel and his views, which he made public on a YouTube platform. So therefore, this is my opinion of his channel and the news that he put up on his channel. This is solely my opinion. I don't believe nothing he has to say because he got caught in too many lies, more than one lie. And it's coming to find out that he involved in some activities that's kind of questionable, allegedly. I gotta say that too. It's like the news. I got on this channel to report like what I see, what I hear, what I don't agree with. But it's like you being censored as I'm not gonna say I'm a news broadcaster or nothing, but this is my platform, and it's like I'm being censored and what I can say and what I can't say. When this is my opinion, I should be able to say whatever it is I want to say. But again, they'll say you bullying, they get you boycotted, get their minions to get you shut down. Now, back to my original subject about these pictures that's floating. What I want to know is what makes her so important that she needs plastic surgery and she is in protective custody because it costs a couple bucks to get in protective custody. I'm talking about as far as the government paying for it. Now, and then when they put up Shemaya. I put up a video not too long ago where Shemaya was on live. Her and I forget the other little girl name, but they was talking about what was going on in the hotel. It seemed like it's been dying down, so it's not as popular. So not too many people is keeping their eyes on it. So that's why a lot of the players that was involved is not speaking on it as much as they was when it first happened because they was popular. The spotlight was on them, so they was saying anything just to get attention. But if you go back and you listen to some of the videos from the beginning, that's just like I was telling a friend of mine the other day. Go back and look at the original hotel footage from Irene Live. It's 8 months later with all the information you got. I don't want to taint y'all by telling y'all what I saw in there because you're gonna be thinking that's what you saw because that's what I mentioned. But go back to the original hotel footage from the night of the live right now, knowing everything you know right now. Go back to that original live. Watch the video and see what you come up with. You can even keep her screaming in the background. We know that's not her screaming in the background. But look at that original footage and the footage when she's on a chair next to see, I haven't been out the loop so long. I'm forgetting all the major players' name. But when she was sitting on a chair and when they said the girl handed her the drink. Now I swear I'm gonna give y'all a chance to look at it and I'm gonna come back later on tonight. Excuse me, because I'm going back on my regular scheduled program. Y'all know I do this every night at 7 o'clock. I'm going back on my regular schedule and I'm coming back here every night at 7 o'clock unless they stop me or block me. But I want y'all to go look back at the original three lives with all the information you know now, and see what you see if you see what I see. And when I come back live tonight, I'm gonna talk about it because, like I said, I don't want to taint y'all. But I think it's a little bit more going on than we originally thought. Like it ain't as much in play. It's plain as day what I think is going on. It's not what we originally thought. How we thought everybody was involved and it was this, that, and the hotel. I don't think it was that. I think it was a little bit more going on that we already know about that was in our face from the beginning. Or one of the original stories that got put out in the very beginning, the first like 2 3 days, when the first 2 3 stories that came out. Because if you look now, like just look at the life that they lead now. Look at Irene now. Look at Shamaya now. Look at Bree now. And then what about the girl that just the girl and the guy that just got killed that was at the party? The girlfriend, the close girlfriend that was at the party. What's her name? The one that was walking up and down the hall. Then what about the tranny? Some more information popped up about the tranny, but all right, I put it to you this way: they were selling pussy out that hotel. That's what was going on in that hotel. Everybody know it. We got a hotel like that in Philly called the Roosevelt, where they just is anything goes in there. They don't kick you out for nothing. Whatever go on in there, you could do in there. You can get high in there. You can smoke weed in there. You can trick in there. Prostitutes hang out in there. This hotel was exactly like that because it was a big chain and people wasn't talking about that. They was focusing on a murder. We missed that. But like I said, go back to even check who put the post up. Monifa. That's her name, Monifa. Go back and look at the original post Monifa put up the first 3 days when this happened. And then watch the lives. With all the shit you know now, I guarantee everything gonna change the way you thought. It's not they ain't, that's why I'm saying I don't know about this plastic surgery and all this shit. I don't believe all that. I don't the photo don't look it looked more to me like I said, it looked more to me like Irene than Kenneka. But go back, look at the original footage. The original footage. And like I said, when you go back and look at the original footage, I'm gonna come back here tonight and we're gonna talk about it. And I guarantee you're gonna change your mind on everything you thought. Because if you think about all the information we collected now and we looking at it all the way from the beginning, just you could it's like a movie you watch. You know them crazy movies you watch and there be stuff going on that you don't pay attention to, but when you get to the end, you're like, damn, I missed that. But then you go back and watch it and you see every little thing that they was doing that's adding up. Go back to it and look at it now. It's just like all of them wasn't never her friends for real, for real. None of them weren't her friends. Cause what I gathered, Monifa wasn't even her real friend like that. And everybody swore to God Monifa was her best friend. And then later on, everybody said Irene was her friend. And then it came out that she wasn't cool like that. She just was a friend of Monifa's. Then Shemaya's supposed to have been her best friend, but come to find out, her and Shemaya was messing with the same dude, so they had a little bit of beef. We from different cities, different states, so we don't know. Like they know what's going on in Chicago. They know what everybody in that hotel room know what was going on. Everybody that wasn't even in that hotel room that's just in Chicago, period, know what's going on. That's just like if something happened down my way, the police might not know what happened, but everybody in my neighborhood know what happened the day it happened, the day after it happened. Everybody know. Even if somebody got taken, motherfucker know who did it. That's just the hood. That's how it works. And motherfuckers run their mouth so much. I can't see your message, Karma, but people run their mouth so much, and then they so immune to murder in Chicago, like their murder rate is 500 and 600 murders per year. They so immune to it that it's not nothing special. It's not something that where like, an average person would be like, oh my god, hey Cammy, or everybody be like, bone to pick with you. Everybody like, oh my God, somebody got murdered, somebody lost their life. Oh my God, she was a pretty little girl. She was so innocent, but there's way more going on with that, way more. And that's in every hood. But it's just out there that the murders is so plentiful that they exempt from the feeling. That's how them little dudes ride around and just they hunt people down. Like that's their culture. That's what they're involved in. So it's not like something major to a person that live a regular life, an average civilian, or somebody that's not immune to it, that's outside of their world. So they don't care. That's, you know what I mean. Women got killed out there. They killing people on live right now. You can Google the videos on YouTube and see girls getting killed. So it's just surprising to us outside of the realm. But I just want to jump on here and see if y'all heard and seen those pictures and seen the garbage that's floating around now. But I want to blab so bad. Right, but because that's is only because Judy, they put me in jail. They put me in YouTube jail. I couldn't record because this is my thing. I was about to end this, but I'm gonna say something about that. What you just said about Teresa. Teresa Martin did what she was supposed to do. She played the victim, and I'm gonna say she played the victim because she lost a child. Okay, because they saying their relationship wasn't as great as it was, but she lost a child. Okay, but she still wanted to garner sympathy from the world. That's anybody in the world when something bad happened to you, you want sympathy. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Grinch. Check the beginning of the video. Check the first three videos out. I said not on my page. I'm talking the first three lives from the hotel. Check those out. There's a lot of stuff that's going to look a little bit different to you. But before I lose my train of thought, yeah, she played the victim because she lost a child. Of course, she was hurt, whether they had the greatest relationship or not. But she still played the victim for the public. She still played. She knew what was going on the whole time, and I was so confused with her. Like, remember, I was attacking her in some of my videos in the beginning, and then I came back and I apologized in my videos. A lot of them is took down, but I think I got two of the lives on my page. One or two of them I got on my page. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, but I think I got one or two of them on my page. I know I definitely got the one from the hotel on my page because I talked about something on there. Now, I got some footage of her walking down the hallway. I don't think I got the original live. I'm not sure. I may have the original live. But yeah, yeah, you gotta see it. Right, she was, and that's why I'm saying she was garnering sympathy. She was garnering sympathy from the world because it was a tragedy going on, and it got a spotlight on it. And then we all know she a little slow, like she's slow as a turtle. Like her elevator stuck between floors. She ain't the smartest lady in the world. So she was garnering sympathy, and then she was just looking to stay in the spotlight. That's why she even got confused when motherfuckers start getting violent because they was going crazy about this little girl dying. So motherfuckers start getting violent at the protest. That's why she calmed that down. Cause she's like, oh my God, I just wanted a little attention. Now this shit getting all crazy. Then motherfuckers start donating money, and the money start ending up missing. Fuck with this dude Jedediah, allegedly. Jedediah, whatever his name is. Did you see the new one where Ty and Em are sitting around in the same room? No, I didn't see that yet. I didn't see that yet. There's a couple of them I want to see when I get finished. I just got off work, but yeah, she was garnering sympathy, and it went a little too far. That's why she backed up. That's why she tried to focus it. If you notice, she switched gears when she was talking about the hotel, the people in the party, to the cops was just being negligent. She went switch gears and focused straight in on the cops and saying how they was negligent. They wouldn't let us see the body and this, that, and that. One thing that's really been biting me in my ass, I thought about it for a while, but I thought about it for a while recently, like in the last week or two, because I was just going through my videos watching. And what still I still don't understand yet is, all right, let's say I'm missing in a hotel room. Let's say I'm missing in the hotel. Let's say I'm missing in a mall bigger than the hotel. Okay, so you searching the whole mall looking for me. What would make you go in the kitchen of the mall inside a deep freezer to look for me? I didn't think about this whole time. Like they looked for in that whole hotel, but what made them decide to go on the floor that wasn't being used to search for, because they didn't go on that floor till they saw the footage of her roaming around up there. So once they went on that floor, what would make you think like automatically like somebody's inside of a freezer? You get what I'm saying? Like they show her walk, even in the back, when she go off camera, she didn't even go towards the freezer. So what would make them look in the freezer and think she was in the freezer? That's what confused me. That's what I was sitting back thinking about that, watching all my videos. I'm like, that don't make sense. Like they want to check the freezer of all places. I don't know. I don't want to go. I'm not going. I don't want to go. I want to go. It's all right. I don't want to go.
That's breaking. You heard me?
Yeah, I know.
You know, get your butt off it.
Wow. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. She threw my train of thought. Oh, about the hotel and the freezer. Yeah, that just don't make sense to me, man. But knowing what I know now, it's a possible. Well, not knowing what I know now, because I ain't gonna say I'm 100%. But knowing what I think I know now, I know how. I think I know how she got in the freezer. But what will make the police and the hotel security looking in? I don't know. Everybody in that hotel room know what's going on. Everybody in there know, and that's why the hotel party got slimmer and slimmer as the night, cause stuff wasn't going right. I mean, go ahead, you can just make the burgers. Then. The burgers and mashed potatoes and spinach. The burgers, mashed potatoes and spinach with the gravy. Yeah, so everybody in that room. That's my thing. Everybody in that room know what's going on, and that's why I got thinner and thinner and thinner. Well, I've been saw that. Go look at my videos. I've been said that. I've been said the one when she's stumbling around. She uh she not as thick as the pictures when she in the bathroom. A lot of that stuff, but I think that was camera angles. That's me personally with the opinion I form now. I think that was just camera angles because I think that was Kenneka in them hallways. I know I put up videos before and said, "Oh, this might not look right," but I was confused just like everybody else. Like I just said, when you hear stuff that sound plausible, you go with it because it's the only explanation that makes sense. But now, like I said, as I done watched those videos and just just looking at, I think that was her in the hallway. I think that was her stumbling in the hallway. They definitely slipped something in her drink. She wasn't that drunk. I'm an alcoholic on the weekends, not during the week, but on the weekends, I'm about to go get me a drink right now. But I'm an alcoholic on the weekend because I just thought about that. I know. But right, but what I'm saying is I think that's her stumbling through them hallways. I think that's her everywhere. I think that's her dead in that freezer also. And then remember I didn't never put up the actual photos. I don't even think I have them. They might be in my Gmail, but I never actually put up the photos of her in the freezer. I said I wasn't going to do that. I let everybody else put them up, and I put up a video talking about them, and I told y'all the pages y'all can go look for them. I just think that was a little too extra. Like, a lot of people did it because they knew they was going to get views because people wanted to see the body. It's just natural curiosity. But me purposely, just out of respect for a motherfucker that's dead, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Now, if a mother got slain in the street, like shot in the head, and they was in the streets, and I was, talking about some street shit, then I would have did that. But not that. I'm realizing that too. And they put something in her drink. Like I said, everybody on here that should be grown, y'all been drinking before and y'all been drunk. Even people that don't drink, she wasn't drunk. She was intoxicated. Like they put something in her drink, but it was a lot more going on. I don't like talking bad about the dead either. Kenneka, she just wasn't as innocent in stuff she did before. Like she didn't deserve to die. That's what's innocent about her case. Nobody deserves death unless you do something that warrants death. Like taking another life. To me, that taking another life, that warrants death. Uh, Molesting children, even if you ain't kill them and throw them on the side of the road, that warrants death in my eyes. Again, that's just my point of view, my views. That's just how I think that warrants death. Um, taking my family member life violently. I think that warrants death. You know what I mean? But she just wasn't as innocent as the world took on. And a lot of people knew her, and she was in a lot of stuff, like she was in that gang culture, but she still didn't deserve to die. You get what I'm saying? Especially not violently, not the way that she did die. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't murdered as far as what I think. I don't think she was murdered like a motherfucker choked her out. But I think a nigga put her in a position where she was gonna. I don't even know if they thought she. You gotta be a fool to think she wasn't gonna die in there on the very first footage. I don't know. I believe that Juicy go walking all over but see, that's just it. I'm not disputing. I think that was all her on all the footage. That's why I'm saying that tonight I'm gonna tell y'all how I came up with that conclusion. That's why I said go back and watch those original videos. I think that was her on all the footage. I'm gonna tell you this much. I don't, like I said, I don't want to taint what y'all see on those videos. That's why I want to tell y'all what I believe. But what I will say is that she was high. They slipped something in her drink. She was supposed to be fucking that night. All of them was fucking that night. It's called the what they call it out there. They call it something like, they call it like a get right or something when they all like congregated at the hotel. But that's what they do, just like when we was young. I mean, we had hotel parties here when I was young too, and that's what you went for, the fuck. Like you took weed there, you took pills there. We didn't really drink when we was kids because it was weed and Xanax and Valium. Like that's what we was into. But you was hoping somebody was a little too high, or you went there looking for the chicks that didn't have no money, knowing they gonna get high, and you had get high, and you wanted to get high. Kickback, that's what it's called, kickback, right? And that's what you went there for. That's what kids, when you're a kid, that's what you look for, sex. That's you hype. But it went a little sideways. And they tell you in the very beginning, because when everybody was scared, if you look at those posts in that video, like I said in the beginning, motherfuckers was scared in the beginning. So they start telling the truth. But once they seen nothing wasn't being done about it, that's when they switched their story up. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. Because if I give you my opinion, right? Now I'm changing the thought process you already had in your head. I could be wrong still. This is just my opinion. But you gonna automatically think it. That's just like we thought it was body doubles. We thought the hotel was involved. Hey, I don't think the hotel was involved, but I think they know what was going on. I think they know what was going on. I don't think they like they hit her body, but I think somebody at the hotel had more going on than was previously let out. That's why I said look at the original post. Look at the original post from the first day or two. Look at those posts and look at the original video and listen and watch what you know now. And like I said, I believe in those first couple posts, they told the truth because they was scared and they was trying to take themselves out the situation. But once they seen that the police ain't give a fuck, it wasn't a big case, it was just another black person dead in Chicago, they changed their mind and start coming up with a story. So, with that being said, I've been on here a half hour. It's 4:30. I'll be back at 7 o'clock, just like normal. We're gonna pick up where I left off. I want y'all to go look at those first three lives and go look at the beginning post from Monifa, Irene, Shamaya, and Bree. Look at it. And the boy that everybody dismissed when he told you the reason everything happened at the hotel. You ain't gotta believe every word he said, but just listen to the lines of how he's saying stuff happen in the hotel. And then look at everybody's original post. And when I come back here at 7 o'clock, I guarantee everybody know what I was talking about and what point I was making. I'm only saying that because it's months later and we done got all this information. At this point, you can filter out what just don't make sense because it sounds like some nonsense from what's plausible. And from what the mom doing now, how she acting. You notice she ain't as vocal as she was in the beginning. She ain't as vocal. Now this guy that's been reporting on this thing the whole time Come to find out he was at the hotel. And not just that he was at the hotel, but that he know all them personally. He ain't just a reporter. Like if I was here interviewing somebody from New Jersey, like he know them. They all been in the same circles before on numerous occasions. Plenty of times they on first name basis. That's why Irene was so comfortable with him. I'm just saying that's a lot more, man. But I'll be back at 7 o'clock. Like I said, y'all go check out those original 3 lives. Check out the original post and the dude, I can't remember his name, but the one that was like he was admitting what was going on because he was scared. And he deleted his whole page. But I want y'all to go back, check that out. Come back here with me at 7 o'clock on the nose. Not a minute too late, not a minute too early. We're gonna collab and get right back on this. But until then, I'm gonna try to get some dinner in me and collect what's going on me and collect some more info. But I want y'all to get right back at me at 7 o'clock. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all be cool, y'all be cool, and I'll see y'all at 7 o'clock.